How to help children buy their first property. Many families want to support each other. Parents often ask us how they can help their child buy their first property. With the housing market continually rising, many children face affordability challenges. Some parents look to buy properties to give to their children in the future, but this isn't always feasible for people. For instance, if you have 3 children, many are also not quite fortunate to have that money to do so in the first place. Here we discuss 3 ways to help your children buy their first property. Number 1, help pay the property deposit. The number 1 issue for first home buyers is saving for a deposit. Although many home buyers enter the workforce with good paying jobs, they struggle to save enough money to pay a deposit. It's also common that a first home buyer saves well and thinks they've finally saved enough, only to find out that the property market has increased and it's exceeded their budget. Providing your children with a cash gift will help them immensely. It can also be very difficult to find the funds to help your child buy their first property. If you don't have cash available, perhaps your home has equity. Drawing equity from your home means you'll need to borrow against it. Some parents tell their children to help cover the loan payments, while others may ask them to pay it back entirely, but the choice is obviously yours. Using your home certainly comes with risk. It may also restrict you in making your own personal decisions in the future, so obtaining advice is critical about this. Speaking with a financial planner or a solicitor in advance is really important. They can outline all the terms and conditions for you so you can make an informed decision before you do this. Number 2, buy a property in a family trust. As mentioned earlier, many first home buyers have good employment income to service a loan, however they lack the property deposit. Another way to help your child buy their first property is to consider setting up a family trust where a number of family members can have a share of the ownership. The trust can also borrow funds to invest. The parents provide the deposit while the children have the cash flow to service the loan. This is an interesting concept that provides asset protection too. A family discussion up front can set the ground rules to ownership percentages, how long you want to invest in that property for, etc., etc. But again, advice is heavily recommended. We recommend consulting an accountant who can explain the reporting and tax requirements of maintaining a trust, as the accounting expenses will be a lot higher than if you bought it in a single or joint ownership. You'll also find if it is a first home buyer, purchasing an asset as an investment or through a trust may also remove them from the eligibility of the certain government grants that are available, such as the First Homeowners Grant. So as we said, this is a really good idea to offer some assistance to a child, but each decision that you make always has some sort of risk or trade-off. Number 3, become a guarantor. Being a guarantor is another way of helping your children buy their first property. It may help your child obtain a loan or mortgage. However, being a guarantor means you guarantee someone else's loan or mortgage by promising to repay the loan if they can't afford to. This may also mean the nominated bank you have chosen will ask to have your house and child's home up for security. This can be a helpful strategy, but it does pose a risk. As a parent, you also have your own living expenses and possibly a mortgage to manage. You must be confident that your child is in a position to pay the loan in full and on time. This can risk your own cash flow, livelihood, and home. It has its benefits, but we recommend obtaining advice from a solicitor and mortgage broker in advance. As we've said in the second tip, every opportunity always lies a risk. Most importantly, not all strategies suit everyone. There are many strategies that can boost someone's financial circumstances. The above strategies are to help you think outside the box. Helping your children buy their first property is what every parent wants, but a duty of care for yourselves is also needed. Not all strategies suit everyone, but getting advice does. If you want to help your children buy their first home, please feel free to contact us. We source the right property within their budget and provide peace of mind as we guide them towards owning their first property. Please feel free to contact us through our website at www.crestproperty.net.au. Best of luck and bye for now.